My name's DJ, and I've been type 1 since I was 10 years old, and I am a millennial.
What's up? My name is Ben. I've been T1D since I was 14 years old, and I'm Gen Z.
Today, we're going to talk about the difference in our diagnosis stories between being a millennial and Gen Z. So, Ben, for me, when I was diagnosed, I immediately went on shots. I was in the hospital for several days, and I remember I had to wait a year before they allowed me to do any other form of therapy. And I immediately went on an insulin pump. But I, for a really long time, just didn't have access to technology because it didn't exist, which is crazy because
Yeah.
we have so much technology now. And I didn't have anybody I could share my CGM with, any of that stuff, which feels really scary because like now I fully rely on my CGM so much. But that's what it was like for millennials getting diagnosed back in our day. What was it like for you when you got diagnosed?
It was actually similar in the fact that I had to spend several days in the hospital to get everything restabilized and get antiquated with what the rest of my life was going to look like. But I will say, from the very start, having access to technology like the continuous glucose monitor,
Yeah.
having the ability for my parents to track like what my levels were like at a young age, and now like my friends can see what they're like, has been an enormous blessing. I know that over the years, type 1 has gotten so much easier to manage thanks to technologies like the CGM and the pump. I still do manual injections by choice. Um, but yeah, getting diagnosed now as a Gen Z um, is not easy, but it's easier.
Easier. You heard it here. That's
Yeah.
that you heard it here.